have Ywante James here, and he is about to present to you a lot of awesome information. So let's get started. So Ywante, how are you this morning?
Pretty good, yourself?
I'm very, very well. Thank you for joining me today for my very first Thirsty Thursday.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so why don't you tell my YouStar viewers a little bit about yourself?
My name is Ywante James, originally from Monroe, Louisiana. I've been in Texas since junior high, so I guess you can say I'm a Texan now. Basically, I moved to Texas from Louisiana with a single parent mom, just looking for an opportunity to better herself and better myself as well. And I think that was one of the most greatest things that she could have done is got me out of Louisiana, because Louisiana is basically, it's not diverse. And I love the fact that Texas is so diverse. There's so many different cultures and a melting pot of different people here, and I mix and match well with different type of people. So I'm glad that she did bring me out here, because it basically inspired me to be who I am today.
Perfect, perfect. And we all love to be inspired. So now that we know what has actually inspired you, tell us what's motivated you.
What's motivated me is just being successful so that I'm able to give back and help others. My motivation and drive is helping and inspiring and uplifting others. So in everything that I do, I want to be able to help others and give back. So I can't give back unless I'm in a position to do that. So that's my motivation, and that's what drives me to be successful.
Perfect. I know you do a lot of different things, right?
Right.
Okay, so why don't you tell me something that you do for fun?
My passions are poetry, fitness, and fashion. And there's nothing more funner than fitness to me. Not only is it fun for me, but it's also fun for the people that I like to inspire and encourage and uplift by doing it. So for fun, basically, I like to work out. And working out can be many different things. It's like boot camps, working out in the gym, working out on the track, running hills, flipping tires, you name it, I do it.
Okay. Well, of course, I definitely believe in, making money, doing something that you love to do, that you would do for fun. So, I mean, do you ever post anything where you're doing fitness or fashion, art?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, starting March of this year, I started a boot camp. It's every Saturday morning, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. in Irving, located off 1700 Valley View Lane. We do an hour boot camp. The first 20 minutes is just basically stairs. We do 3-story stairs. The next 30 minutes or so, we do circuit training, where we do different stations. And then the last 10-20 minutes or so, we usually try to do something fun, like dodgeball, kickball, tug-of-war, relays. And the event not only is for adults, it's for 12-year-olds and up as well. Because I feel like, if you can inspire your kids at a young age and instill in them the habit of working out, they'll carry on into their adulthood.
Okay, all right, yes, because I really believe in fitness as well. I try to be healthy and live healthy. All right, so now we get down into the nitty-gritty of why we are here. This is YouStar's very first Thirsty Thursday, and I hope y'all are thirsty, because Ywante is thirsty. So I'm going to have him to go ahead and break it down to you what he's really thirsty for. He's already told you what his passion is, what inspires him, and what motivates him. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what it's really all about.
Basically, I went out to college to Florida for a year or so, and I really started to get into the spoken word. I really started to get into poetry. That inspired me, just being able to use your words and inspire people, and use your words and be an artist with your words. So I joined a poetry team in Florida called Poets of the Fifth Element. In doing so, I didn't know then, I got under the head guy and he showed me how to run poetry shows. But I didn't know then that basically God was using that as a way to show me how to run my own poetry shows. So I moved back to Texas. In doing so, I found in Texas there wasn't any type of positive or uplifting poetry events. There was all secular events. There was all raunchy and raw poetry events. There were all slams. But there were no positive, uplifting / Christian poetry events. So in 2004, what started as a small Christian community awareness initiative has now grown into one of the most positive, uplifting events in the Metroplex. For the last 10 years now, I've been putting on a poetry, art, and jazz event. Initially, it just started out being a poetry event inside of a library. Then the numbers started to grow. They grew from 50 to 100. I moved them inside of a recreational center. The numbers started to grow there, grew from 150 to 200. At that point, I decided, hey, this is getting too big for the recreational center. Why don't I add more to it? So I incorporated art and jazz. Poetry, art, and jazz. I moved in inside of the Arlington Museum of Arts. I also incorporated vendors. I have 3 floors. First floor is for the venue, for the event. Second floor is for the art. And the third floor is for the vendors. So we have live jazz band every year. We have poets, we have singers, we have live artists that comes out and do murals and paintings and body paints, spray paint art. People selling and giving out brochures. Also, a couple of years back, God really put it on my heart to start giving back. So I incorporated the Bridge Homeless Shelter inside of this. And for the last 3 or 4 years, we've been bringing members or people, homeless people from the bridge out. And we feed them, we entertain them. We just basically show them a good time, because a lot of them, they don't feel like they have anybody who loves them. They don't feel like they have anybody who cares. And a lot of them are actually more talented than you think. We actually have a few of them that's performed in the past. So we let them perform. We let them mix and mingle with different people, network with them. We also feed them, like I said. We do basically anything that we can to just make sure that their night is fulfilled. So that's poetry, art, and jazz, as well as giving back to the community. And that's what the initiative was not only to just put on the event, but to give back, not only to necessarily the homeless, but to give back to the community, to give back creative thoughts, creative words, uplifting words. And that's basically what the event is all about. This year is going to be my 10th year anniversary having the event. So being that it's been 10 years, I decided I wanted to do something different this year. I normally have the event inside of the Arlington Museum, like I just spoke about. But this year, I decided to have it outside on the lake. So we're going to have poetry, art, and jazz on the lake. My first year ever having the event outside, so I'm really excited and looking forward to this event. The format of the event is going to be the same as it always has been. The only thing changes is just the atmosphere. So I really encourage you guys to come out. If you would stay tuned, I will give you more information on it. But it's going to be Saturday, October the 11th, 7 to 10 p.m. at the Summit in Grand Prairie.
That is so awesome, you guys. So Ywante needs all of you. If you want to be a vendor, if you want to come out and do some spoken word, if you write poetry,